Yeah, hello everyone. My name is JB King. In this short video, I want to show you how you could leverage on information on Nomics to trade your Roayl. Now, I think, oh, this is an old version. Okay, the new version has 24 hours again, volume, meaning the coins that are doing well on the next 24 hours. Now, if you pick a coin that you want to trade on Roayl, let's assume we pick this coin AVAX, okay? Now, what do? We go to Nomics. That's the first thing we do. Then we go on top, we type AVAX. You look at AVAX, okay? Now, when you look at AVAX is at $86.84. Now, why I always recommend this AVAX starting from last year is because this AVAX is a volatile coin. It always goes up and down, always. Now, if you look at this AVAX now it's at $86. Now, this is Nomics prediction. Nomics predicted that this coin is going to do 92. And right now, the coin is around here. So that means it's a good coin for me to trade. Now, what next do I do? Okay, I want to know how much was AVAX before the prediction. I want to know the price of AVAX before the prediction. So sorry, most of you that is watching, because I'm using my phone. So that's why whenever you get to this chart, it always do like this. Okay, just hold on. Okay, sorry. Then you scroll up. Now, when you scroll up right after under this get my daily price update, now you start observing, you're going to see the prediction price. Right after all this, the market descriptions, you see the prediction price here, okay? Now, when you see it here, the next thing you click on this small icon. That's where you need to click to see the prediction. Now, when we click on that small icon, did you see what it shows to us? It shows to us that this coin AVAX was at this price, $86.06, when it was predicted that it is going to get to $92, meaning it's going to add 7% profit, okay? So now what next do I need to do before I can conclude and go ahead to trade this coin? I'm going to visit my Binance. Now, but to you that is going to use Nomics, you may not be able to come here to look at this Binance. It may not be necessary, okay? Because the information on Nomics is much actually accurate. Okay, now, if you look at this coin, you could notice that the time they predicted the coin was at 66, within somewhere here. But if you look at this coin now, this coin has done $88.30. Okay, so that means that the coin was able to move within this place that Nomics called it, and it has made gain for the day. Okay, it has made gain for the day. So with this little information you just saw on Nomics today, if you had engaged in this coin by 1 a.m. Nigerian time, or let's say 10 o'clock Asia time, or let's say 2 o'clock London time, a.m. in the morning London time, you would have made at least 5% from this same market. You would have made close to 5% from this same AVAX by just leveraging on the information on this Nomics. Now, once you have seen it on Nomics at that early hour of the morning, what is the next thing you do? You go over to your Roayl. Okay, you click on your trade setting. Now, let's assume you're trading with $300. Okay, never you forget the power of money management. It is the power of money management that keeps everyone out of floating loss. And this is the new thing that we want every traders to understand. The power of money management is what takes you away from floating loss. Let's assume I have 300. For instance, let me put $30 here, but that's not the final conclusion, but let's put $30 here. Then my margin call at 4, then my percentage take profit. Okay, let me go for 2.5 to be at the average height. Then I go to my strategy. Now, did you see the strategy? Now, I'm using 2.55, 2.55. Now, this is 15% 15% drop. Now, why do I use this 15% drop? Because of the volatileness of the market. You could see this market here. I think I need to use a trading view so I can be able to be showing you how many percent drop. Okay, next time I'm going to use trading view so we could be able to apply the tools and be able to see how many percent drop. Now, if you see this market now, you would notice, let's assuming you enter this market here, and all of a sudden, let's assuming you enter this market at this place, and all of a sudden, this market start dropping. And you know it's going to get at least to $90. So what is Roayl going to help you to do? The setting I just show you now helps you to buy this market even while it is dropping. It will help you to buy it in ranches even while it is dropping. Immediately this market reverse. At this point, you take your profit. I think you didn't get it. The reason of understanding the money management plan is that assuming you bought this market here, because of the money management you are using, as this coin fall down to here, the moment it recovers a little bit, what happens? You likely take profit. I will show it to you in a practical form. Okay, let's go to the setting. Now, this money management, what does it mean? It means buy with these two. Now, I prefer this for people who have money. Okay, now because it's not everybody who will have enough money to use this strategy, because what it means is that 30 into 2 is 60 here, meaning this times 30, this 2 times 30 is 60, this times 4 is 120. Okay, then this is 240, then here is 480. So that means in every of these calls, this is how much you are invested using this money management. Now, guess what this money management is going to do? It is going to pull you out of floating loss very easily. In other words, by you putting this kind of amount of money in every, so that's why you see, it's not about using $100 first buy amount. If you don't use the right money management, even with your first $100 first buy amount, if the market starts going against you, you start experiencing long floating loss. But for you to actually clean the floating loss, what is the secret? The secret is this money management. When you buy, the market drop, you double the money. The market drop, you doubled the money. The market drop, you doubled the money. What is it going to do to you? It takes you easily out of floating loss. I'm going to show it again to you in one of the market. Now, if you don't have money to use this kind of money management, there's the one our boss Dennis bring to us. You use 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay? Now, you can use this. Now, what does this mean? It means here should be 30. Here should be 60. Here should be 120. Then here should be 240. Okay? Okay? So you see that? It has reduced from the previous one we are using. Or you can decide to use it like this in order to put 6 here. But when you put 6 here, you must know your floating loss is not going to be the same with the one who put 8. Your floating loss is still not going to be the same with the guy who used the former strategy I showed you. The one who used the first strategy I showed you has every opportunity to totally stay out of floating loss, even though this market is dropping down. He will take profit at this recovery. The one who used the first setting I show you will take profit at this recovery. This more recovery, he takes profit. This more recovery, he will take profit. Even though he entered the market here and is falling here, he takes profit here. You see that? And he goes out of that market without floating loss. Why? Because of the strategy of the money management he's using. Okay? So now, if you don't have money to put here 8, you can go here. You can go with this. In fact, this is the least money management you can use. So if we use this, it is still 30, 60, 120, 240, right? No, not 240 now. It should be 180, right? 30 to 2 added to this 60, 70, yeah, 180. Then it should be 180. Did you see that? So that's how it is. So now, any amount you have, now determine your first buy amount. The guy who have 300 can still use $15 because he know if he use $30, he cannot be able to pull in the strategy. So what is the next thing now here? Let's see. 15, 30, 120, right? Is it correct? I don't think so. It should be 60. 60. Then here should be Oh, guys, you can't hear me to help me out here. Okay, 60 plus 30 should be 90. Okay, when we add it, 90 plus this is 150, 180 plus $15 here. Okay, 180 plus 30, 15 here and 15 first buy amount 30. Then it should be $210. $210. So with $210, somebody can use $15 first buy amount and use this setting, this money management. So the setting is not problem now. You already know it's just simple, 2.55, 2.55. So is the money management is where you have to do the mathematics depending on how much you have. And that's why I have to do this mathematics so you can understand how it's being calculated. So this is the least money management you can do. Now, for the person who have more money, what do? You increase this. But instead of you increasing here to 8, most times the market may not reach down to this 550 point. So to be in a more advantage, you can put it 6. But once you put 6 here, no, you can't put 6 here. You can do 4, 6. You get it? 1, 2, 4, 6. You can do 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay? You can do 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, this is the least you can do. 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, apart from here, you upgrade to 1, 2, 4, 8. Then from here, for the guys who have money now, you got 2, 4, 8, 16. With this one, you can't stay in floating loss. It's impossible to be in floating loss with this, except the market now dip beyond 15. But any little recovery from the market, you are out of the floating loss. Why do I say that? Let's go here. Let me show you a market that is ongoing. Now, look at this market. This is just market, okay? Now, I have already made 2 calls in this market. And in these 2 calls, I have invested 50. Okay, my first buy amount, let's assume my first buy amount is, let me check. My first buy amount is 30. So out of the $53, my first buy amount is 30. If you minus it from $53, the balance is going to be 22. So that means I invested $11 in first call, second call, okay? And that is the reason why you see this floating loss up to 19.43%. Now, if I do it properly, or if, okay, now let's assume I didn't do it properly in the first call, second call. Now, how do I simply come out of this market in profit? Very simple. I go to the money management, okay, I'm using 30, okay. Now, it has made, the market has made the second call, and I'm not using this money management. I used a little money management, okay. So now to correct it, what do I do? On this third call, I'm now going to put actually the money management to reduce the floating loss. How do I do it? This is 6, right? 6 times 30, the first buy amount. So 6 times 30 should be 60, 60, 120, plus another 60 should be 180. Okay, that's 180, right? That's the third call. Now let's go to put 180. Let's do replenishment, because when we use money management, what are we talking about? We are doing replenishment. Where do we do replenishment? Here you click on buy. This is where you click to do replenishment. So instead of doing this replenishment all the time, do the money management, then you will not need to do replenishment. Okay, now if you look at this replenishment, see what's happened here. This is the floating loss I'm having. Now in this place, it just put the whole summary so I could see. Average price is this, meaning the average price that I bought this coin is 0.0659. Let's assume the current price of this coin is 0.05. Can you see it? The average, the current price now is this. I bought it at this. Right now, it has reduced this. Now, adding 180, which is the normal money management, I go here, put amount, I put 180. Did you see what have just happened in this coin? By putting 180, did you see that? This is my floating loss, has reduced to -4. This is the average price I bought this market. Now, it has reduced my average price from 0.6 to 0.05, bringing it close to the current price of this market. Did you see that? Now, let's assume in this same market, I have put the 180, which is for the, remember, the 180, which is for the third call. Okay. Now I want to also put, I have put 180. Here is 180. Okay. Now let's assume the market, if I was on this market, it should have reached the fifth call. And in this fifth call, what it is, 8 times 30. Okay. Hold on. So 8 times 30 is 240. Then I'm going to add this 240 plus 180. Remember, 180 is the one on the third call. Okay, we are assuming that this robot has made the fourth call. Let's see, if you add it together, it will become 420. Okay, let's go and replenish with 420. Let's assume we are trading normally. Now let's put 420 here and see what happened. 420. Guys, did you see what happened? My floating loss normally should be, did you see that? From 19% of floating loss because of poor money management to just minus 2.21 floating loss because of perfect money management. It has now brought down my current entry price from 0.65 down to 0.054, which is very close to the current price, which is 0.052. Did you see that? So this is what we do when we use this money management. You must understand it. Now, did you see automatically any little push out, I am out of this market. Any little 3%, if I want to take my profit at 1.5% or 1.7%, all I need is any 3.90%. Now, meaning if this market move 3.90%, I take profit at 1.7. You see that? From this particular market. And it is easy for this market to move 3.90 ahead. So you see, with this kind of money management plan, even though the market continue to go down, as long as you keep applying the right money management, you will never ever experience floating loss. So with this, there is no need of you trading so many coins. All you need to trade is few coins and make money available for the trade. Now, if money is available for those 2 coins or 3 coins you are trading, you will never be in floating loss. It is never going to happen. That mistake of floating loss last year will be eliminated. So you can enjoy using RoyalQ to trade these coins that you discover on Nomics without floating loss and make massive gain. Maybe you stay in that trade, it did not close today. Before next tomorrow, it will close. All you need to be checking is that while you are on that trade, the next morning, check your Nomics. Is the prediction still remain the coin is moving up? If it is still moving up, relax. You have nothing to worry. In a little while, you take your profit. So with this, you can make maximum profit using RoyalQ bot. I believe that this, my explanation, helps you to understand how to use this wonderful app, Nomics, and trade your RoyalQ perfectly. Thank you. Please never forget to subscribe to my YouTube if this is the first time you are watching my video.